Hi guys, it's the end of the month and that means my favourite videos are all coming out. I will add mine to the mix. It is time to do our completed pages for the month of, I'm trying to remember now, August 2021, that's where we're at. So I will start with the couple of whips that I have. Because yes, I seem to have started pages all over the place this month, trying to get videos done, it would seem. So in Christine Karron Fairy and Fantasy 3, I've made a start on this fun little page. I started this on Art Journey UK's live stream on Saturday, and that is my buddy colour that I've got going on with Chelsea Jade Murray at the moment. So I've started, I'm on with it, just need to get a move on. And it's a fun page. I'm using, her hair is the Rembrandt Polycolour and everything else I'm using Prisma. And I am pleased with how she's going, her eyes are coming along nicely and things. So that is her. I have a whole nother work in progress in here as well. Another page that I've started on because I'm doing a colouring to music for this one, and this is also a buddy colour with my lovely friend, and I've made a start, I promise, I'm on with it. So there's that one. The other whip I have going on is from Hanna Karlzon's Magical Dawn, and I have made a start on another buddy colour that I have going on in here. So a little bit of progress and on we go. So this is also Prismacolor so far, just for practicing with the pencils in different things. I have this very fun page that I did in here. This is actually a buddy colour with Johanna here on YouTube, Poetspice and Elm Colours, and this was a very fun little page to do. You guys know how much I enjoy this book, it's one of my favourites, and this is actually a video up on the channel, colouring to music, so you can colour along with this. And yeah, this is of course Reptiloids by Vasyl Saiko, and I've already got another buddy colour picked out in this for next month. I have the page we did to, is it? Nope, making it up. I have a page in Colour and Chics Colouring Book 1 by Derya Draws. This is a buddy colour page I did with my friend Sabrina from Sabrina's Twist of Colour here on YouTube, and this was a fun page. This turned out really prettily in the end. She's still working on hers, so I definitely finished first, but I will show you. I'm sure hers will come along shortly. And this is Brute Funa Squares, so pleased with how my page came out in there. Really like her dress, and her skin wasn't too bad actually. I am getting slowly better with it, because you know, the more you do, the better it gets, the more you do. And then we have, this is the one, this is so in my beginning video each month I do my shop my stash, so kind of what I want to colour for the month, and I always ask you guys to vote on which book you want to see the Let's Colour done for the month, and you guys voted, and the winner was Colour and Chics Book 2 by Derya Draws. And so there's 2 video parts for that on my channel, and we colour this lovely lady. So this is the Fairy Lake page. I'm really pleased with how she came out. Her hair, not so much. That's the Rembrandt Polycolour, the Lyra Rembrandt Polycolour. I'm pleased with it, it's growing on me. It's not maybe the the best, but it's not terrible. But the Prisma went down beautifully on this paper, and I am really pleased with how they performed. Really happy with how that page has turned out in the end, to be honest. And yeah, we colour that together if you're interested on the channel. We then have, I did a page from Johanna Basford's World of Flowers, because what is a colouring month without Johanna Basford? And this is a buddy colour with my lovely friend on Instagram. She is Ilvan's Colouring. And I was trying out, sorry it's not gonna, let's refocus ourselves, bear with me, there we go. Trying out the Brute Funa 520 that I got, and these, they did actually lay down really lovely. We've got some black acrylic Posca, and then these are acrylic Posca pens as well, the orange and the black. And then I laid down some pan pastel in the background, and I learned a couple of things not to do and what you need to do, and it's definitely a learning process to get that just to the point where you're going to like it. So not my favourite, the blue background, but I'm sure it will get better as I progress. And that is that fun little page that I did. I don't hate it, so it turned out okay. We then have from Hanna Karlzon Tales from the Midnight Masquerade, my buddy colour page that I did with the wonderful Corey from Colourfully Optimistic. This is the one I started on the live stream that I appeared on her channel, and I must admit I hated it to start with, but it's grown on me. I fixed it. We got there in the end. And this is part of a hashtag because I used Arteza, which I'm not sure I'll ever do that again on this paper. So we've got the Arteza pencils along with some of the Astra Pastelove pencils. I've got a little bit of the Paul Rubens pearlescent watercolour paints that Corey actually got for me for my birthday, so I've used those on the page as well. And then the background is, I do believe, can't for the life of me remember, I think it's pan pastel and probably my silky gel crayons, because yeah, I bet it's my silky gel crayons actually. That's kind of my go-to a lot of the time. I really do like those. I use them dry with a craft brush and find that they work really well for a background that's not going to take me about 6 years. And I just added some white Posca dots in the back. And I actually like the page now, so I'm alright, I'm over it. It's growing on me. We then have for Amazon, let's see, can't remember her hashtag now. For Amazon Tammy, she's done the, it's the Warrior Women hashtag. So fun for August, and I'd recently got a Blackriver book, Women of Fantasy, so I did this fun page, and I must admit I'm very pleased how she came out. This is in fact with the Brute Funa 520, so just goes to show that you can use them, they will work nicely. I'm a little bit unhappy with this side of her face. I tried for a bit more layering than it could manage, but I'm very pleased with how the fur, I think I did a pretty good job there if I do say so myself. I'm pleased with that fur, very pleased, and I love how her clothes came out. Even the skull, to be honest, just add some creams and some greys to that, and yeah, I really love how she came out. So that is that was a fun page. They always look so striking when they're done. And I left the background because I felt like she was enough. We then have another buddy colour from Floating Island by Coco. This is my buddy colour with ColorMeSpiffy here on YouTube. You can tell that I do a lot of buddy colours, can't you? It really does help me get a move on, really. sticking to stuff. And I did this fun little page. It actually turned out really well in the end. I've got just a little bit of ink in the background and some acrylic paint for the blue, and then I did some like a cheaper version of stickles. I think they were Dovecraft glitter glue, and then the main picture itself is done in luminance, and I do actually really like the way that the luminance worked. To be honest, they laid down very beautifully for an Amazon paper. I think they did a stellar job. So that is that one. We're down to my kind of more relaxer pages. I was watching Lavelia's colouring a bit back, and I saw that she had the Vitraux, the they call them magiques gratter, and they're like a scratch board, and you I'll show you a page. You scratch off the grey lines to reveal the colours of the board underneath, and these are just so relaxing. So I've done this page, and how fun is that with the colours? So relaxing to do. You do need almost a hoover, to be honest, though, because obviously you end up with just black gunky bits everywhere, and you get your little scratch piece in the back, and that was just really fun to do. So you just scratch off the grey lines to reveal the colours. So I did that page just for fun. I have Radu Fraser's 3D mandala colouring book, and I got that ridiculously bright page. I don't know why it's that colour, probably because I do tend to just use up my random gel pens and end up with very weird combinations. I've got to stop doing that really, but you know, you always end up with half a gel pen that needs finishing off. I've got by Sunlife Drawing one colour Mosaic Carpets, and I just did that fun page. I like that they've got the grey embedded in the back, so you end up with that kind of 3D looking shadow to them. I of course worked in my Sunlife Drawing one colour art animal stencils. Some glitter gel pen fun, not that one. Hang on. Not that one. That one, there we go. Again, just using up random colours. Definitely a good use for your gel pens though. It really does help you get all the last little bits out of them all. I have my Sunlife Drawing World of Mice, because it's one of my 10 books to finish. And I just did one fun little page, using up some of my alcohol markers. They are relaxing, these. I don't think that's the right page. It's not the right page. I give up. I leave paper in between for ages, you know, until all the yellowness is done, just in case. Now this set don't seem to have done it, but you can never tell when you're using new ones. So I love this bear. It's so cute. You will notice the mice are never the colour they're supposed to be. I like to do them my own colour. I love the inverted mandala book, so I have Asma Sergi's Glowing Mandalas 2, or sorry, as Lily would say, Mandalas. And I did that cute little page. To be honest, no matter what colours you use with these, no matter what things you throw at them, they always look really striking, just because of the, you know, the white line that they are and the black background. They just always turn out really lovely to those, so do enjoy doing those. We've got Sunlife Drawings one colour animal stencils, and I actually finally managed to complete this book, so that's why there's a few done. I got my rabbit done with his big blue ears, that I'd already done. I did my little seahorse here, and then we got these two geckos done, and that I'm not counting him because I have done him in the front. So I'm done, it's finished finally. And then spoiler warning guys for these, because they're the ones that you fill in. So from Belba Family's 3-colour series, the Celebrities book, I did this one and this one. Do love how those turn out with the thick pens. If you do the crosses in a thicker felt tape, they fill in so much thicker. You get a much more vibrant coloured in page. And then of course also from Belba Family, my Lisa's Garden book, I just did a fun little page, same thing. Big book this, a lot of pages to go. And that is August for me. So to be honest, I got quite a lot of stuff done. I mean, I did have the first week in August off work, so I think I got a pretty manic head start on it, because I've really done a lot more than I usually would, to be honest. And I've had a few buddy colours to spur me on, and that always helps. So yeah, quite a stack of completed pages for me there, to be honest, for once. And I hope you liked watching, guys. Any other videos I mentioned, they'll be in the description box below if you want to check those out as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. As always, I appreciate your viewership and the support, the amazing support that you guys give to me with your wonderful comments down below is very much appreciated. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you love the channel, please subscribe. Do turn your notifications on so you know when I post a video. And thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.